Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to Next Gen PGA Tour 2K21 live here on the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at Caleb Randolph St. Mary's Isle. This course was created for a Facebook design contest, so let's take a look at the course settings. As always, we will be leaving everything at default. Fairways are firm, greens are firm and fast, time of day is afternoon and the weather is clear. We will be playing from pin set number 1. We do have 3 tee options and we are going to be swinging from the white tees, which are playing 6,881 yards. So yet again, we are showcasing a brand new designer's work to the community to hopefully get his courses on himself recognised. But fantastic looking opening hole. I do believe there was certain rules the designers had to stick to for this Facebook design contest, but we're going to be taking this down the right hand side. 7 mph wind should hopefully take us back to the left. Absolute laser beam there. It's weird because I've just finished an alt shot match, which is part of the early 1981's World of Golf Society, which is mine. If you've not yet done so, go and check it out. And my swing timing when I play online with 4 players is just completely different to how it is here, so it's rather frustrating, but I think we can just about carry this stream here, lofting up the driver off the deck. But look at this for an opening view behind the first tee. Absolutely stunning. So driver off the deck, slight loft. Oh, we get a fast there. Didn't play for the fast, but I tell you something, it's helped us out. And that is going to trickle off into the light rough just at the side of this first green. But we do have a chip shot 14 yards out. Just going to de-loft the sand wedge and use that slope to the left of the tee, left of the pin. It should hopefully filter down if it does catch that slope. Horrible swing line and a huge fast there, but it is going to work out well for us, and we should be looking at an opening birdie putt just from 2 feet. Green speeds are 174, so really good start to the round, and we are 1 under. Hole number 2, it's a par 4. Look at these paths here, by the way. I am convinced, yeah it is, he's used bunkers here, and he's kind of tidied them up with the curbing round each side. That is absolutely fantastic, very unique. I don't think I've ever come across that before. So fully de-lofting this driver here to try and use a lot of distance. It's a very tight drive here, not a lot of room for error on this fairway. It's another really good swing. 94%, but we are going to find the centre of the fairway, and that will leave us an uphill approach shot into the second green. 169. Better being long here with that backstop. Can try and use that. So 5 iron. 9 mph wind will hold us up. There's a slow. Knew it straight away, and with that slow we are going to be punished here. Probably going to kick into the bunker. It does, and that could be a tricky shot out of here. So just try to get up and down for the par save. 16 yards, splash shot. It's a huge fast, but it works out in our favour, and we are going to walk away with a little tap in par, and we do remain at 1 under par. But really nice opening few holes here. It was the screenshot off the course that caught my attention. It's made me want to play this. It's another bottleneck fairway, so just going to try and lose a good bit of distance. De-lofting this driver again. We are swinging well, by the way. Laser beams, absolute laser beams. We do get the 100% perfect, and that is now prime on the right hand side of the fairway to go and attack this third green. That is a tough pin location. 180 yards up 7 feet. In between clubs here. So de-lofting this 4 iron, and hopefully we've got the legs to get there. Go on. Needs to go. Needs to go. Should get a nice kick here. Oh, it just died to death in the heavy rough. Another yard of carry in the air, and I think that would have kicked onto the dance floor. But let's see if we can chip this one in from the heavy rough. 6 yards out. It's not going to come out well at all. And we do manage to chip it in. And we pick up our second birdie of the round. So we will be stepping on to the fourth hole at 2 under par. But I am really trying my best at the moment, guys, to showcase different designers' work. The amount of top designers that are out there whose courses slip through the net or go under the radar is crazy. But really enjoying this course so far from Caleb Randolph. Clearly a talented designer. I would certainly not say this is one of his first courses that he's produced. Certainly knows his way around the designer tools. That is a huge slow. Felt that one. And that is going to be kicking into the heavy rough. Swing line for the past 2 rounds has been absolute laser beam. But if you have been watching my last couple of videos, you will know there's a fast and a pull left. I am struggling with my swing timing on occasions. But my game online when I play with 4 players is just completely different. My swing timing just completely goes. It feels like a completely different mechanic for me. There's a great shot. That should be money. Should spin back a little bit off this slope. No, it didn't actually. So we're going to have to try and make this long putt for the birdie. Made a mess of this hole. Very short hole. Breaking both ways. It's tracking well. That should turn. It does turn right into the centre of the cup, and what a birdie putt that is. And we do move to 3 under par. Arguably at the moment, my putting is the best it's ever been on this game. But I'm normally I swing quite fast. My swing tempo timing is back and forward relatively fast. When I do that on here, 7 to 8 times out of 10 I'm executing perfects. But when I do go into the 4-player format on online, I just get red fast for fun with that. So I've really got to try and slow it down, and then it's kind of confusing when I come back in here because it's a completely different swing timing. But let me know if you guys do suffer the same thing. I just personally think that the online servers are not the greatest. But we are just going to try and deal off this lob wedge, throw it up there. Should get a firm bounce short of the pin. And hopefully check up. This could be right at it, by the way. This could be pin seeker. It is pin seeker. Wow, what a fantastic approach shot that is. And it is going to set up birdie number 4, which we convert with ease. And we do find ourselves at 4 under par. Hole number 6. Oh, we are not making that across the stream with that wind in our face. So going to have to lay up. Just going to take a bit off of this 3-wood and hopefully come short of the burn. Oh, there's a fast. That could well be bunker depending on the kick. It is going to be bunker. So, long par for this with the current weather conditions. I'm just going to try and hack this out here with 3-wood. It's a good strike. Should kick right here. Are we going to make it out the rough? We do just make it out of the heavy rough, and we find ourselves in the light rough. So we're going to have to execute a good shot here just to try and save the par. Just going to apply a little bit of backspin to the sand wedge and pitch it up there. It's a slight fast, but that may work out in my favour. Is it going to spin back? It has held the green, so we do have a par opportunity from 14 feet out. Very little movement in this one. Very quiet green here past the pin. It's on a good line. Oh, it's not on a good line at all early. That turned a lot more. I did not see that turn. It actually looks like there's beads moving now that weren't moving on the initial read. Disappointed to be picking up bogey there. But this looks like a course. If you're not hitting perfects, you are going to be finding yourself in a bit of trouble. Very tight fairways with hazards all around. Lots of decisions to be made off the tee box. But gap wedge, full backspin here with the downhill elevation and wind should be bang on. I couldn't have hit it any better. Come on, wind. Wind's reluctantly moving me round, but yardage should be supreme, and it is, and that is going to get us straight back to where we were after the previous hole with a bogey. and we do get back to 4 under par. This really is a fantastic fictional course. It's another really tight green and fairway. Just going to come back to 3 wood here. Don't see any advantage in taking the driver there unless you're comfortable with the pitch, but I have hit another fast. Plenty of fairway to work with there. Members bounce kicking us right. But we are going to be attacking this green with a wedge. I think we'll come down to the sand wedge and just de-loft it a little bit. It should land short of the pin, but we should scud this with a firm kick and get it up towards the pin hopefully. That wind's really going to help us out. There's a fast, don't even need to look at it. And that is going to be long now, because it is really going to kick hard here. Should have got that a lot closer. But the tiniest of fasts, probably giving us an extra 2 or 3 yards in the air. Let's see if we can convert this 16-foot putt. It's on a good line, should turn. It does turn, and we do manage to pick up the birdie there. And we do move to 5 under par. So, last hole of the front nine's a par 3. Playing 113 yards, 7 mile per hour wind in my face. So just going to deal off this gap wedge. Apply a little bit of topspin. Tiniest of fasts and a pull left again, but I don't think that'll affect us too much. Came up way short there actually. Really expected to be at least another 2 or 3 yards closer to the pin. The greens are fairly quiet so far. Is that going to turn? Oh, it just burns the edge. We miss out on that birdie there, but we do pick up the par. And we do finish the front nine at 5 under par. Solid round. I think the main challenge of this course is decision making off the tee box and the tight bottleneck fairways. But the scenes off of some of these tee boxes are absolutely fantastic. Stunning views. Oh, there is a fast. I think we're just about going to get away with this. You know, it may trickle into the first cut. Nope. Just going to hold that fairway by about 2 inches. And that's going to leave us certainly not playing a pitch. It annoys me, but the game constantly gives you by default when you're anything from 120 yards to the green a pitch. So I'm going with the sand wedge. That wind should comfortably hold us up. 94% power, but should have enough legs to get up there. Would have liked it closer. If we hit the 100% power there, that would have been bang on. 21 foot. Slightly downhill. Like I say, the greens have a slight challenge. They're not mind-numbingly tough, but just enough challenge to make you think about them. Is that getting there? Wow! That was actually a really good putt because I played that just dead weight. Anything offline there, that wouldn't have dropped. We do manage to move to 6 under par. Lots of variations in the par 3s here. So 166, down 36 feet, 12 mile per hour wind. Pitching wedge is made for this actually. This wind should carry us. Oh, not with a red fast early. That is going to be way left. It's going to kick over to the right hand side though. That is very fortunate.
That'll do nicely.
It's a bang on club.
Potential birdie.
Really struggling to get the grips with my swing timing after playing online. This does normally happen. It's bizarre how different my swing timing is online. It's another good putt, by the way. Our putting is our best part of our game at the moment. So it will take me a few rounds to adjust back to a little bit of normality. But hole number 12, I think with that wind we can just batter this down the fairway. I've really been impressed with my swing line the past couple of rounds. But just not a huge fan of this DualSense 5, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm going to be honest. Hands are constantly sweating with it. But Sam Wedge throwing us up there into the wind. 97% power. Is it going to get there? Look at the views of the waterfall off there behind. No, it's going to come up short. The detail out with this course really is superb.
8 under par if you can drop this.
And I was just scrolling through Reddit, the PGA Tour 2K21 subsection of it, and the designer Caleb had put up a screenshot of this course, and
Alright, let's take a
as
peek
soon
at
as I seen the
this
screenshot, I knew I wanted to play the course, you know.
Good luck. Par
Absolutely
5
stunning.
ahead here.
But we are 7 under. 13th hole, long par 5, fairways uphill. The wind's really going to help us out here. So tiniest of fasts. Those fasts don't really bother me if you've got wide open fairways. Sometimes it's an advantage of playing for that slight fast. I don't play for the slight fast, but it does help you out on occasions unintentionally. So lofting up this 3-wood, it should comfortably get there if we avoid the fast, which we do. Couldn't have hit this any better, and this is comfortably going to kick up into the top part of the green. Is it going to hold though? Check up, doesn't hold, trickles into the light rough, and that is going to leave us a 7-yard chip shot just from off the green. A lot of movement in this green though. Don't want to leave this short. If anything, I would rather leave it past the pin. We get the perfect. Oh, good attempt.
Nice.
We did leave it past the pin, so it's got an easy tap in birdie, which we do convert.
Putt. Now let's move on.
So good start to the back nine here. 3 birdies out of 4,
At 8 under for the round.
and we are starting to post a decent score.
Win to deal
So
with
hole
on this
14, short par 4. With that 12-mile-per-hour wind in our face, there's no point going for it because I'm not going to reach it. I'm going to play smart here, lay back, and hopefully leave myself a lob wedge
Should be a good result off the tee
into
here.
that green. But so impressed with this course. Such a relaxing course to play as well. I wouldn't say it's the most difficult of courses, to be honest. I mean, from the tee box, yes, especially in these winds, you've got very little margin for error and a lot of decision makings to be made. Slight fast there once again. It's going to take it off track a little bit, but yardage was beautiful. Do generate a little bit of spin. We should be looking about a 6-foot putt for birdie number 9.
Footer here in front of us.
It's 8 feet. Just left edge of the cup here, and it should hopefully turn back in towards the cup.
Looking good.
Yeah, great read, great putt, and we are 9 under par with 4 holes to play here at St. Mary's Isle.
Good luck.
Quite a lot of par 3s, isn't there? But wow, look at the island off there past the green in the middle of the water. And that's what I'm saying, that's the finer detail that a lot of designers do. Go that extra mile. It's great to have stunning views out with the course. Oh, we've played this well. Have we got enough backspin and loft though? That's tracking a lot more left, but it should get up there. And I couldn't have hit that ball any better. 17-foot putt. 2 Christmas trees in the screen. I think I've overhit that. No, it's another. I tell you something, I am so impressed with my putting at the moment. And if anyone's wondering when my putting is improved, it's nothing I've done. I just feel now that I'm on the PlayStation 5, I feel the game's loading in quicker and loading in better. And I'm actually reading the greens better because I'm not getting any phantom breaks that I was getting on the PlayStation 4. But drivable par 4 here, taking us down the right. Oh, not with a slow. Not with a slow. That's going to be bunker bound. That is going to be bunker bound. It's going to leave us a splash shot, which hopefully we can get close and walk away with birdie here. 36 yards. Just going to go with the gap wedge. We are on a slight downhill slope. Full D-loft here, just to help it run out as soon as it hits the green. And hopefully we can walk away with the birdie here. Pulled it left with a fast, but it should work its way down there. Certainly going to be pin high.
And now we will putt.
We were 12 feet left off the target due to that pull and that extreme fast, but it's a makeable putt. Certainly no gimme. I don't think that's going to turn back. No, it doesn't. That was a poor read from me.
All right, nice
Didn't
little
break
chip
anywhere
putt.
near as much as I expected it to.
Head over to
So
the next
disappointed to pick up a par there on a drivable par 4 that was
10 under par.
quite easily
And the wind is
accessible
picked up
from
with
the
a
tee
tailwind to
box.
deal with.
But we move down to the 17th hole. It's another tight uphill fairway. 94% power, but we do get the perfect. And that is going to leave us an uphill approach shot into the 17th green.
Was a good one. Looks like about
150
150
yards,
to go.
39 feet. I wonder if that's the 18th green off there in the distance, like that island. How cool would it be if it is? 7-iron should be perfect here. It's a great strike. This
Shot
needs
looking
to
good.
get down. Is it going to check up? Needs to get down. That's probably carried about 25 feet past the pin there. 18 feet.
Here's an 18-foot putt.
Really surprised that ran out as far as that. But this is tracking well. It's a really good read, good putt. And we are rewarded with our 11th birdie off the, well, 12th birdie of the day, because we had a bogey, didn't we? So we are 11 under on the 18th, but look at this for a final hole, guys. Absolutely supreme. Absolutely beautiful. Hopefully this wind does take us down to the left a little bit. It's not turning at all. I'm just wondering if the wind's changed on me here. Surely it kicks left. It doesn't kick left, kicks right. Now I don't think we'll be able to reach this in two. I'm sure that wind was more to the left when we played the tee shot. Could be wrong. No, we're not going to be able to carry the water here, so it's just going to be a layup with a 8-iron here, and hopefully leave a wedge across the water that we can get close. Oh, early. Tell you something, we could have made a mess of this. That needs to stop. Oh, what a clown. What an absolute clown. Wow. We are in the heavy rough, so this is now going to be a tough shot. We do have a backstop, but I don't think we'll carry as far as that with the lie percentage. This should just sting into the front of the green and hopefully release. It's a red fast. It's taking it left off target, but I think the yardage is going to be good. It's actually turned right, and that's worked out really, really well for us. Very fortunate there. And we do have a tap-in birdie from 5 feet,
This one's tracking.
which we do convert. So an up and down round, but very enjoyable course. We do manage to shoot a 60, which is a 12 under par. But St. Mary's Isle by Caleb Randolph, guys. Fantastic course. Get out there and play it. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will leave you with my round stats. But until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.